Throughout history, nations have clashed over territory, resources, and ideological differences. Yet, in North America, an unusual peace has persisted between two of the world's largest countries, the United States and Canada. This long-standing alliance raises an intriguing question. Why isn't the USA attacking Canada? To understand this dynamic, we must first acknowledge the deep-rooted ties between these two nations. The United States and Canada share the longest international border in the world, spanning over 5,500 miles. This vast frontier has been undefended for over 2 centuries, a testament to the trust and cooperation between the two countries. The relationship between the USA and Canada is built on a foundation of shared values, cultural similarities, and mutual economic interests. Both nations are democracies with similar political systems, emphasizing individual freedoms and the rule of law. This alignment in core principles has fostered a sense of kinship that transcends mere geographic proximity. Economically, the two countries are deeply intertwined. The USA and Canada are each other's largest trading partners, with billions of dollars in goods and services crossing the border daily. This economic interdependence creates a strong incentive for maintaining peaceful relations, as any conflict would have devastating consequences for both economies. Moreover, the two nations are close allies in matters of defense and security. Both are founding members of NATO, the North American Aerospace Defense Command, NORAD, and participate in numerous joint military exercises. This level of military cooperation and shared intelligence makes the prospect of conflict between the two nations not just unlikely, but almost inconceivable. Historically, the last military confrontation between the United States and what would become Canada occurred during the War of 1812. Since then, diplomatic channels have been the primary means of resolving disputes, with both sides demonstrating a commitment to peaceful negotiation and compromise. The absence of significant ideological differences also contributes to the peaceful coexistence. Unlike conflicts driven by competing political systems or religious differences, the USA and Canada broadly agree on fundamental issues of governance and social values. This alignment reduces the potential for friction that could escalate into military confrontation. Furthermore, public opinion in both countries strongly favors maintaining positive relations. Cultural exchanges, tourism, and familial ties across the border have created a sense of familiarity and friendship between Americans and Canadians. This people-to-people diplomacy serves as a powerful deterrent against any aggressive actions. It's also worth noting that Canada, while not a military superpower, is not a weak nation. It possesses a well-equipped military and is backed by its NATO allies. Any hypothetical attack by the USA would likely face significant international backlash and resistance, making it a strategically unwise move. The concept of soft power also plays a crucial role in this relationship. Both countries exert considerable influence on the global stage through their cultural exports, diplomatic efforts, and economic might. This form of power projection reduces the need for military confrontation and instead promotes cooperation and mutual benefit. Environmental concerns provide another avenue for collaboration rather than conflict. The two nations share responsibility for protecting vast natural resources, including the Great Lakes and Arctic regions. Joint efforts to address climate change and preserve these shared ecosystems further cement the partnership between the USA and Canada. In conclusion, the absence of conflict between the United States and Canada is not merely a quirk of history, but the result of carefully cultivated diplomatic, economic, and cultural ties. The benefits of cooperation far outweigh any potential gains from aggression, creating a stable and mutually beneficial relationship that serves as a model for international relations. As we look to the future, the bond between these North American neighbors seems likely to endure. In a world often marked by tension and conflict, the USA-Canada relationship stands as a beacon of hope, demonstrating that nations can indeed coexist peacefully, turning shared borders into bridges rather than battlegrounds.